Yo, what's good? Ah, shit, what the fuck? Yo, what's good, everybody? Today I'm gonna be talking about a store called UNIQLO. And if you don't know what UNIQLO is, it's one of the biggest retail stores in the world. The owner, Tadashi Yanai, is one of the richest men in Japan, if not the world. With stores in over 14 different countries, by 2020, they're actually trying to amass over 5 trillion yen in total sales. Damn! So basically, they're trying to take over the world. They're especially known for their Japanese selvage denim and their ultralight down jackets. They do collab with a bunch of designers like Pharrell, Jill Saunders, to name a few. Although the clothes there were nice and the people there were cool and everything, I would just say working there was ass. So I'm gonna tell you about all the shit that they had me do and the secrets of UNIQLO. If you had a morning shift, they had you come in at 6 a.m. and they had no AC in the building, so it'd be hot as hell. The mall wasn't even open. They wouldn't even let you have water. It was hot. Basically, they had you there in the early mornings just to fold clothes. UNIQLO is really strict with their folds, man. They had you body fold and they had to teach you the proper way to body fold. It got so intense that this one girl even sprained her wrist folding clothes. I don't even know how that's possible. And if you had a closing shift, you couldn't leave until 11 o'clock. That's late as hell. Most of the janitors got out before us. And every morning, they would have us practice these 6 standard phrases, which you would have to say to every single fucking customer.
Hello, how are you today? My name is UNIQLO. Let me know if you need any assistance. Did you find what you were looking for? Thank you for waiting. Goodbye, hope to see you again soon.
Now, if that was awkward for you to watch, just imagine how awkward it is for every employee to practice that in the morning, like a drill sergeant. You're telling us to repeat it over and over and over, but no customer wants to be bombarded by every single employee every 10 seconds, asking if they need a mesh bag. But I understand the other side of it too, because I've been to stores where the employees just ignored the customers completely. And another thing, they made us smile every fucking time. They made us practice our smile. You couldn't smile, like, you had to be like, at all times. We're just hiding our insecurities on the inside. So not only did they teach us how to smile, they taught us how to stand too. At the morning meetings, we'd have to stand straight up like this with our hands on our dicks like a group of samurai ninja warriors or some shit. Another thing they taught us to do was how to clean, and they taught us how to clean with these things called hobbies or hagis or whatever the fuck it's called. They were trying to tell us it's some special Japanese technology that cleans dust, but really it was just to cut ends of jeans, and after we altered jeans, and you use that shit to wipe off the dust. Speaking of altered jeans, they said they would teach everyone to sew when we started working there, but they didn't teach anyone that. But the people who did know how to alter jeans and sew and shit were literally in the alterations room sitting on their ass talking shit about other co-workers and eating high chews. I would know because I snuck in there multiple times to hide from the managers. And then those fools in the alterations room would snitch on me to the managers, so they put me at the cash register where they could keep an eye on me at all times. Fuck those guys. I mean, shit, I would even hide in the big ass changing rooms on the slow nights, but I did not have sexual relations with any women in there. I want to talk really quickly about the supervisors, because even though the managers were cool, the supervisors were a bunch of douchebags. So I want to talk about this one supervisor named, we'll call her Penny. Now, Penny started out as an associate like the rest of us normal folk, but she kissed the manager's ass so hard that she became promoted to a supervisor. One of her first days as supervisor, I decided to take my break maybe 10 minutes late. I come back, she's like,
Evan, did you take your break 10 minutes late?
yeah.
You have to leave.
What?
You took your break 10 minutes late, you gotta leave.
Bitch! I mean, Penny's like the other successful employees at UNIQLO. The only people who do good at UNIQLO are the people who kiss ass. So, I mean, it's good for them. They have enough money to buy knee pads. Real quick, I want to talk about the dress code, man. I was one of the only employees who wore Jordans, right? And then one day, one of the managers came up with a rule, said no Jordans. You couldn't wear Jordans to work. And I was the only one who wore Jordans to work, so that was like the Evan rule. And if your shoes weren't 90% black, they'd kick you out too. I got kicked out for wearing these bad boys. These KDs, man. Sexy as hell. They kicked me out for that. And then if you worked the front, you had to wear this like kimono looking thing called a hoppy. And it was really degrading because no girls were checking for you in a hoppy. And I give major props to everyone who ever works retail, because it's a sucky job altogether. Because you have customers telling the employees how to do their job like they know more about the company than you do. And they'll be like, why don't you have this in stock? It's online. But bitch! Just because it's online doesn't mean it's in the fucking store! Customers think the back room is a big magical place with all types of inventory and clothes and shit. Well, it's not. It's really nothing big. It's as tight as an Asian chick in there. But the customers get upset if you don't check. So what I would do is, even though I know we don't have it in stock, I'd go in the back, touch a few clothes, make it look like I'm looking for clothes because I know the cameras is watching. Then I go to the bathroom and take a shit and play Clash of Clans. So after 10 minutes goes up, I just finished attacking another clan in Clash of Clans, and I took a big steamy shit. I would go outside and go to the same customer and say,
"Oh, sorry, we just ran out. But if you come back Wednesday, that's when we get a new shipment. You can check again."
I repeated this routine on the daily. Speaking of bathrooms, there was this one supervisor who I despised. I would call her Bernice. See, Bernice made me clean the bathroom. It wasn't just any bathroom duty. She made me get on all hands and knees and scrub this black shit in the corner of the bathroom. And I did it. But where in the job description does it say, how proficient are you in cleaning urine? And the same supervisor, Bernice, was nasty as fuck. She would clip her nails over the food in the break room. And not only that, Bernice, if you're watching, your breath smelled like dog shit on a summer day in Brazil. And that's about it. I just want to say I haven't had employment since I quit Uniqlo. So, and if the managers, if you're watching this, everything I just said, I just made that shit up. If you could hire me again. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching that video on Confessions of an Ex-Uniqlo Employee. And if you like that, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to watch this video over here and this video over here. Like, comment, and subscribe, of course. And with that being said, peace out.